Howdy there, folks. This is Lapidary Dave here at the Buffalo Thunder Casino, which is home to the Santa Fe Gem and Mineral Show. Happens every November. I did a video of this place maybe 2 or 3 years ago. If you folks are interested, I'll put the little link at the top somewhere. It's pretty cool. You know, it's not the same price point as Denver or Tucson, and not even 1,000th of the size, but it's fun. And it's in a casino. I'm not a gambler, but I love casinos. Here with Sweet Medicine Lynn and Restless Jeff. Let's go look at some stuff. Hopefully talk to some people and not get in trouble for filming. All right, here at the Tiwa Ballroom, the Santa Fe Gem Show. Seems a little bit bigger than the last time I was here. Pretty awesome though. What are you looking at, Lenny?
I'm looking at the Elite. Normally they don't make jewelry because it's not, you can't work it. So these are
Shungites.
something you never see. You never see these.
Elite Shungite.
The Elite is the more powerful one.
Very cheap. Affordable.
Affordable.
Which one are you planning on getting?
Oh, I don't know yet.
I got a pyramid like that, this high for $7.
So a lot of people know this Shungite that looks like this. The carbon 60 or carbon 80 or 90 or whatever. A lot of people who are in crystal medicine really like this stuff. But a lot of people don't know that this is the real deal, the shinier stuff. They call it the Elite. These are like between $25 and $35.
Moldavite ring.
Oh, that is fantastic. I like the carving.
I got this for 10 cents a gram when I bought it.
$248 for this Moldavite ring. Very cool.
$288.
48.
This one.
But the materials skyrocketed in price the last couple of years.
That was a few years ago. I got a kilo for $100.
It used to be $48.
I found a little one of those guys.
Nice, I hope you kept it.
I had no idea it was crap though. I had no idea what to do with it.
Richard and Ellen at Esmeralda Turquoise Company here at the Santa Fe Gem Show. So you mine this material?
Yes.
Lone Eagle in Nevada. Very affordable. Do you mind if I use your sprayer?
Sure.
You gotta be careful, we can't drench stuff like when we're in Tucson because we're indoors. Is this does this produce a lot? Does the mine produce a lot of material?
Not a lot. It's one of the smaller producers of the Veracite mines we mine.
That is
And
awesome.
kind of a wide range of color. I mean, that's, these are some of the calves.
Oh, stunning.
Kind of, you can see there's a pretty wide range.
Wow, that is awesome. Huge range. I would have never have guessed that was the same material.
Yeah.
That is amazing. How long have you been working the mine for?
This one I first dug on close to 20 years ago, but we just started opening it up this last spring. We've dug, the sample pits over the years. Finally figured out a couple areas we really wanted to work.
If you don't mind me asking, what other materials do you mine that you're selling here?
We mine the Prince Mine, we mine Poseidon, with Tony and Emily Audison on the Poseidon.
Oh, nice. I didn't know the Audisons owned that material.
Well, it's Tony and Emily, so, and then we're partners.
Are those the cats that are in Denver?
They're out of Mesa, Arizona, but they spend the season up in Nevada.
Stuff is very cool. Almost looks like what they're called, that Veracite that they're selling called Blackjack.
Oh yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, right. Well, a lot of the Poseidon's really webbed. Those are some of the pseudomorphs. Like this material is Poseidon.
Oh, that is stunning.
And
it just depends on what I have. Because it's all
this
natural.
one right here with the green web.
Because if you got one piece of green, you take it all. Let's see.
That is incredible.
I'd mark it 375 for 140.
And do you like to mine in the wintertime, or do you do it like...
Some,
You don't want to do it in the summer.
well, middle of summer is pretty hot. We have, but it almost kills us every time. So, and that's Blue Boy.
Is this from near your claims?
That and this are both in the Candelaria Hills. And then Poseidon's in another area, Esmeralda County. This north of Poseidon. And then we mine the Ajax Turquoise mine also.
Oh, nice.
So that's Candelaria Hills as well.
Does it get its name Ajax from something that has to do with like the powdered cleaner?
Well, there's a dry lake bed, a salt marsh below there, where they mine borax. And we think it's related to that because of like the Ajax cleanser, borax cleanser. But it was known as other names, Oriental Blue #1 or Oriental Blue, back in the 30s. And then I think it was probably Lynn Otteson that gave it the Ajax name.
Yeah, it's a better name than Oriental Blue, especially now that everyone... It's a turquoise renaissance right now, and they might just assume that it's like Hubei or something with that name.
Right, yeah.
But back in the 30s, it was still mystifying, the Orient, you know?
Well, at that time, now we think of the Orient being like China, but it used to be the Middle East. So at that time, they were talking about relating it to Persian turquoise. So that's why they're calling it Oriental at that time. So it's kind of a different, over the years, the usage of the terminology has changed. But it was actually Walter Godber who had the Godber mine up in Lander County. He was the one mining that, what turned out to be Ajax.
Would you say that this material, it does not need to be stabilized to cab, right?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna have to buy a piece and cut it and maybe do a giveaway or something. 25 cents a gram. I gotta get it. It's too affordable. I'm sorry about the water.
No problem.
I'll get this, please.
Okay.
Is Aztec Royston any different than regular Royston?
No, the Aztec Royston we have is, there's a bunch of different mines in Royston, and these were Lee Hand's Aztec claims in the 1930s, and so we're using the original name.
Oh, cool.
So, and Ottesons have something they call Aztec as well, which is another part of the mountain, because there are different claims that have been named that historically, so.
Wow, this is strong.
That's that original blue gem from Copper Basin up near Battle Mountain. We got that from the old collection. We don't mind that.
So this is
Let's check out some of these jars. What's very cool about what they did with these jars is they just have the price on there.
No, not at all.
Oh, really?
It's natural hard material.
Oh, dude, all right.
It'll take a polish.
That's what I'm looking for.
What's cool about their jars is they didn't, unlike you might find some opal jars where people are hiding the good pieces on the outside and hiding some of the bad ones on the inside.
Like that kind of.
Every piece, every single piece in here looks like it's a winner.
Yeah, it's about the same color. It might be a little different pattern, but it's going to be about that color.
Just jars and jars and jars and jars.
Cool, I'll take it for 11. It sounds like a great deal.
Right down the info.
You ever go down to the Deming Gem and Mineral Show?
No, I haven't done that one.
It's really a great show. And of course, you're a miner, I don't know, but this guy named Turquoise Bob from Tucson was down there. I had a table selling Herkimer diamonds and whatnot. And he was buying it for 50 a pound. The natives were coming in, bringing him 5-gallon buckets.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, these sounds
he bought like
incredibly
16
stable.
pounds. And I was like, I should have bought a pound, you know. Like, oh, that thing. Great, thank you.
Look at these. Nice. A little bit of carving there.
Yeah, this is like kind of shit right in it kind of looks like that. I don't know.
Wow.
He ended up we just mined really recently.
Really?
That's through the water.
I don't think it was stabilized. I think it was stabilized.
$10 a carat for this beautiful Nevada blue. Nice designer cuts, not just some junky freeforms, but really nice designer cuts. Do you folks, are you the lapidaries on your own material?
Yeah.
It looks like it. It doesn't look like it was just being cranked out. It has a lot of love and care.
Some of these were actually cut in the 70s by,
Wow.
by Herb and Dottie Lindner, and
Yeah.
they put a lot of care into their cutting too. So we cut some of them.
Do you have a private collection at home?
Well, there's always a rock I can't
Yeah.
bear to like.
Yeah. I can't thank you folks enough for your kindness. Richard and... I beg your pardon? Helen? Richard and Helen at the show on Grant. Esmeralda Turquoise Company.
Right.
Thank you so much, brother.
You bet. Wall of the Lepidolite tile, and then
Check out these beautiful belt buckles. Well, I guess it's belt, they're all buckles. I'm not exactly sure what kind of turquoise that is, but it looks American to me. It looks very familiar with the chocolate. Perhaps it's Bisbee. Some nice Mediterranean coral, definitely not cheap. Dyed bamboo, that is some good stuff here. This is a little different, but it still looks very high-end. Wouldn't be surprised if the gentleman comes over and tells me to not film. This is stunning. Look at those hishis. Those definitely aren't the cheaper emulated kind from China. Those are probably definitely handmade in America. Here's some nice cabs, definitely all freeform. Some of them do look backed. Is that like Carico Lake? Maybe, I really don't know. There's some more of what was on that buckle over there. Kind of looks like Bisbee. Nice, big chunk, lots of matrix, but I love it. Could be a $50,000 tray right there. Easy peasy. Some of these could have been cut 50, 60 years ago. I like that pink Peruvian opal there. Some more of these amazing buckles. VA is the trademark on the back of that. Oh, those tiny little square coral cabs. They're not like, not duplicated, but they're not like calibrated. Somebody sat there and did their best by eye. Nice, beautiful, real conchas there. This is great too. A little bit less of the turquoise flashiness, but the silver work is great. I love these overlays. All different kinds of beautiful American turquoise. Trays and trays and trays. Looks like Kingman right there.
love this. I really love it too. Yeah, double up top. And then I've got a 12-gauge of Turquoise stuff like that. Pistol grip.
This guy's living the turquoise dream.
Well, he's got slabs.
Do you see anything?
Some nice Chrysocolla slabs. It's painted with like a clear coat.
This is only 24 bucks. Oh, okay.
This is parrot wing Chrysocolla from Mazatlan, Mexico.
Well, I'll take those.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, and some nice
Lapidary
Chrysocolla.
Dave.
How did you know?
How do I know?
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Good work.
Yeah.
Good work, dude. Good work.
Thank you so much. For clear coat, it looks really good, I think.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah. Do you want to get one of these?
No, I like the raw stuff.
These are raw.
This is actually really affordable. If I bought it, I would grind off the clear coat. It would be really easy. Parrot wing sells super nicely. $20. It's not a bad price. You would make 5, 6, 7, 8 times your money back by putting this in the jewelry. Hey brother, what is the clear coat?
I bought this earlier.
Because it feels a lot nicer than just like spray paint. It feels really good.
Kind of colored.
More on polyurethane.
I would have thought it was like some kind of casting resin because it's so consistent.
Yeah.
Do you do all the slabbing yourself?
Most of it. These one with this kind of really thick coating are done by a friend of mine who frankly is a bit secretive about his method. So
Yeah,
he says it's polyurethane, so I'll tell you it's polyurethane.
that's believable. But it's just such a consistent and nice pot like finish that
Tens of thousands
Okay.
of these every year.
How much for these?
some nice Chino, New Mexico native copper.
Please, with me.
About $20.
I think you got a deal.
Some more Chrysocolla. Only $40 for this slab. Cut this up, make some pendants or some rings. You can get $1,000 out of all this. Easy. Yeah, and really affordable.
That's Sonora Sunrise, right?
I think so.
It's a Chrysocolla that's kind of similar. And these 3 are Sonora Suns. Here's just rough of that same Chrysocolla
Nice.
that's coated. Unfortunately, I didn't get much when I was in Tucson. I haven't found a whole lot more to get.
What are you charging for these little ones?
5 a piece.
Nice. I always wanted to get into the like online social media slab selling. They fly, and they sell like for 2 or 3 times what you're charging. You got really good deals. But it's so much work.
Live selling. First of all, I hate being on camera. Second of all, no one tuned in.
Yeah, you got to build a fan base first.
Did you? Yeah, that's hard when you don't really like being on camera to begin with.
Oh yeah. Between $3 and $10 for these beauties here. Stuff like this amethyst is only $3.
That's 10.
This one?
Remember, right? Amethyst was... No, 7, sorry.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
That's Chevron Amethyst out of Sonora.
Oh, very cool.
And that one's from Nevada. It's a Chevron Amethyst cut right across the top of the chevron instead of across the side of it.
Very cool. Are you a jeweler as well, or do you just do the slabbing? Oh, wow.
That's the same copper ore as some of the green over in the slab bin. The guy who makes those, I think, is incredible because getting that kind of polish on a chrysocolla malachite with all those fractures.
Yeah, this stuff is not easy to polish.
Yeah.
This is funny. Busting out of his egg.
Yeah. That was a fun find.
Are you Asher?
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you, my friend. I'm David.
Good to meet you.
Do you make these? Stunning.
Shamanic healing staff.
Shamanic healing staff. Nice big manufactured tower of Amazon there. Amazonite, excuse me. $370. There's like the write-up if you want to pause the video to read it. It's up to you. Kind of looks like burlap. This one's what? Like red jasper? They're actually really cool. This one's a trip. $5 more than the other ones. It says Vogel cut amethyst, where if you guys don't know, the Vogel crystals, they say only 2 people in the United States, or excuse me, in the world, are trained to make them, and they are like usually 20-sided. I think they do other sided, but they are faceted, large faceted crystals. I think they have something to do with crystal medicine, but they're usually thousands and thousands of dollars. A lot of these are manufactured in China when they do the faceting, and they call them Vogels. But you know how that is. Very cool, nonetheless. Some Aragonites from Morocco. No, actually from Spain. Close enough, right? Some Java Azurite.
Looks different. They're all surrounded by all the rain.
This one is $75. This one is $80. That one's $110. There's Seraphinite. Some people call this green charite. It looks very similar, like with the fibers, but it is differently. It is different chemically than charite. It's not green charite, but it's a lot of people call it that. Sometimes you can get these big flowers. Very cool. Do you think Seraphinite comes from the same place as charite? Like
That's
Siberia?
not Russian.
Oh, it's not. It's American?
U.S. from the Wyoming.
What a trip.
Wyoming, the Montana border.
I've never heard of that before. That is awesome.
I know you haven't.
Very cool, brother. So from Wyoming. I thought all of it came from like Russia, Siberia area.
Typically it does, but I have to get 400 pounds from the miner guy that got it from Wyoming, Montana border.
That is awesome. Some lepidolites. There's a lepidolite mine here in New Mexico. It's actually in Taos County. And they do guided tours there. Or non-guided tours. You just gotta sign like the paperwork. They let you harvest 5 pounds of this material. I have a lot because when I go with friends, they're not lapidaries and they just give me their material. But nice cheap stuff. Well, affordable. I don't like the word cheap. Stress reducer, mood stabilizer. I need some of that in my life. Very cool.
Good? Yeah.
It's a nice ox horn shaker. Beautiful quartz at the top. Sounds like maybe beans in there.
Good. Thanks. Enjoy.
Very cool. And this is the gentleman that makes those fantastic shamanic tools from Sierra Vista, Arizona. Will you be in Tucson this year?
We're not vendors, we're buyers.
Alrighty.
We're going to be at El Paso the first weekend in December. We're going to be at the Sierra Vista Mall the second week in December for another show.
Awesome.
There's our store. Just look up front.
Oh, nice.